Hello and welcome, everybody. Welcome to Spotlight on GWENDY Media TV. Good afternoon, good morning, whatever time it is that we're coming live to you. It's a pleasure being with you this afternoon on Spotlight. As you come in, share the video, send your comments for our guest, who is Mr. Elango Obenofunde. I hope I didn't break that name down. I'm not really good at pronouncing names that much. Today, we're going to be talking all about cybersecurity, information technology, and the careers that are available, especially in this time of COVID. Sit down tight, guys. We're going to be meeting our guest right after the break. Don't you go anywhere.
Hello. How you doing, Gwen?
How are you? How are you today?
Wonderful. Thanks a lot for having me in this show.
Yes, you are welcome. You are very, very welcome. So we are here to talk about cybersecurity. You are cybersecurity with over 6 years experience. You are a SOC analyst. I know a lot of people out there don't really understand all these big terms, cybersecurity, SOC analyst. What is it all about? We're going to be breaking all that down. But before we get into that, tell us a little bit about you.
Oh wow! So good. Thanks for letting me again this show. Gwen, I am a cyber analyst. My name is Mr Elango Obenofunde. I've been in cyber like roughly about 6 years now. Currently working as a cybersecurity analyst. I am one of the ambassadors for Think Tech Consulting International. And fun stuff about cybersecurity. Cybersecurity, it's a very, very good field. I always tell people when you're trying to pick a career in IT, think about the career that is long lasting. I got into cybersecurity. I think one of the best investments I did was get into cybersecurity a few years ago. Never had any background in cybersecurity. Got into it, got into a training program, just like the best training program in DNV and international. This company, wonderful IT training company called Think Tech Consulting. They changed the whole aspect about cyber to me. So that is how I got into cybersecurity, and that's pretty much a little bit about me.
Yes, just give us a little brief about you. Are you from Cameroon? No, from which part of Cameroon? Where did you grow up and stuff like that?
Right. So I'm originally from West Africa.
West Africa.
Yeah.
Is that a country?
That's Africa, but originally from Cameroon.
Send in your comments, guys, and let me see the love signs going up. Let me see those thumbs up. Okay.
I'm from Cameroon, born raised in Cameroon. I came at the age of 19 years.
Okay.
A little bit about me again is that I studied in Oklahoma, and nothing to do with cybersecurity. I had a business degree.
Okay.
And me coming to this country, there's something over here that I looked at the market. There's something over there that may be able to pay, because I love what I see. A lot of people come to United States, they're not well oriented, but I was like, I need to make a difference. So somebody spoke me to this cybersecurity thing, and I'm like, okay. Did some research, and I said, okay, this is quite a good career, and looked at the future about it. Looked at the future, what are the jobs in cybersecurity, just like you have nursing jobs, what the demand for cybersecurity jobs for the next 20, 40 years, because so that's what kind of motivated me. I'm sort of a guy who I like to help people out, and I chose to go into that part, like helping an organization out, whether it's by providing value to them, and that's how I got myself in cybersecurity.
Amazing. You know what? These days, there's so many bad guys out there. People's personal information are getting compromised.
Right.
The bad guys are there hacking into people's systems, stealing money from their credit cards and all that. There's just so much happening, and of course, the world of technology keeps growing every day. And the more it grows, the more the bad guys get inspired. And so, of course, information technology careers are those careers that are really very much needed right now, because you come in, to help the organization, whether it's reviewing their policies, their procedures, whether it's securing their back end, whatever it is that you're doing, it is so, so, so important in this world of today. Thank
Right.
you so much for, coming on the program and for throwing more lights on that. We have another guest in the house. I'm going to invite her as well. We're going to be talking about Think Tech Consulting, which is an amazing information technology training organization based in Maryland. And joining us this afternoon again, besides Mr. Oben, is Adeline Asa. Hello, she's joining without a video, so we're just going to listen to her. Our video has a little issue. Hello, madam.
Hello,
Can you hear
good
me?
afternoon, Miss Gwendolyn.
Oh yeah, thank you so much for joining the program. I know that you're very busy where you are, and it's not easy for us to get you on video, but we'll take what we have. So we have Mr. Oben, who is the ambassador of Think Tech. I'd like you to give us a little brief about Think Tech. What is Think Tech?
So, Think Tech is a minority women-owned family business. We started out in 2018, and the reason we decided to start Think Tech Technology was because we found out that the IT industry was being dominated by the Indians. So we were thinking, how can we be able to help our African sisters and our African brothers who have migrated from Cameroon to be able to come in here and also get a piece of the share for the IT programs. So my background initially, I'm a graduate from UB. I studied economics and management, social sciences.
Wow.
And in society, you have to be able to put your hands and try your hands on so many things. So you have to be very dynamic
to the changing times. Yes.
As the society is changing. So
yes.
I've managed I've been a bank manager for almost 5 years and above, but I needed more. I needed to be able to improve myself more. So when the founder of Think Tech Technology started with one student, this student was actually a registered nurse, and then she was just tired of bedside nursing. Not that she didn't have passion of nursing, but she was just tired of doing bedside nursing. We are talking about prior COVID, not now with COVID, because now with COVID, it's even, I speak with so many nurses on a daily basis, and they tell me some of the challenges that they face doing bedside nursing. So they're trying to look at so many different ideas or different careers that they can be able to transition to. So I saw her come in with no IT knowledge, and we were able to transition her. The way the program at Think Tech Consulting works is it's a 3-stage program. The first stage is called Security Plus, where we teach you the vital and the fundamentals of cybersecurity. That is, you're starting like somebody from scratch who knows nothing in computers. And then once we've been able to talk to you about all the different protocols and the different attacks that happens on the network, because we are training you to become the good guy of the hush puppies. You know, the hush puppies are the bad guys. So we're training you to become the good guy of the hush puppy, which is a really cybersecurity. It's a space of almost $6 trillion globally right now. And in in 2021, we'll have almost 3.5 million on-field jobs, guys. So there is
guys,
a space.
send in your questions. Don't be quiet. Send in your questions. Let's see those loves going up. Let's see the thumbs up going up. Okay. Send in your questions. What do you want to know about cybersecurity? What intrigues you about this field? Just tell us what you think about this field. And, if you're interested or, you know something that's going on in this space, just ask any question and your experts are here to answer you. Sorry to cut you. Go on.
All righty. So what we do, so we decided at Think Tech that we have to be able to empower our community. And I'm happy that since we started the program, we've been able to train more than 200 of our people from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Cameroon, and also our African American brothers, who we are proud to say that they are representing us now in the cybersecurity space as SOC analysts. We do have team leads and SOC managers already in the field now that are doing exceptionally well just because of the robust program that we have here at Think Tech. So I just wanted to transition a little bit and talk to you how the program is structured. We have a great management team. It's a 16 weeks program. where we transition you from the SOC Security Plus, which is 8 weeks, and then we move to the SOC, which is the Security Operations Center Analyst. So when you go to Indeed.com, you can just say SOC Analyst. You see how the jobs are popping out there, but they don't have the skillful people
amount
to
of
be able
money,
to
the
take it.
salary is like whoa.
Yes, and the average salary out here in the United States is about $95,000, and we have students who've had offers up to $130,000. Just think about it, guys. Just think about
people in Cameroon will not understand what $95,000 a year means. Can you break that down so that they can understand what it means? How much a SOC analyst can be taking home?
So that is about 45 million francs in CFA.
Oh my gosh, about 45 million francs CFA a year.
Yes. So
oh my gosh.
So it's a very lucrative career, and I am talking from somebody who had no IT background and now talking like somebody who is getting to a pro level. I'm not yet a pro. I'm still learning because it's a work in progress, right?
It's a work in progress.
We have to continuously learn to get new tools. So what we do in the second phase of the program, which is the SOC analysis, which is an 8 weeks program, we teach you the SIM tools, which is the system incident event management tools, like the Splunk and all the different IT jargons that we use. We show you hands-on on how to be able to investigate a phishing email from start to finish, guys. We do hands-on, that's what sets this program
apart from others,
from every other program, because we work with you from start to finish until you secure a job. We have averages from students having 3 offers, and they don't even know which jobs to take. They'll have to come back to us and say, oh, this is the company. So we have to start looking at the different company profiles to pick which company is going to be a best fit to their needs. So in a nutshell, that's what we're doing. And then the final stage is our enhancement. This is what actually sets Think Tech Consulting, a women-based minority program, from any other IT program. There are so many IT programs out there, but we have a team that is specialized, a networking team. All our students who have graduated and they are working now, they are mentors. We pair you. If you're somebody with already a security clearance, we pair you with somebody who is already working as a security clearance. And if you don't have a security clearance or a green card, we pair you with those people. They mentor you. We have interview questions. We do mock interviews until you secure a job. And even when you're working and you have a question, you can still come back to us and we'll be able to support you.
Wow. I feel like I was getting a cybersecurity class, and I just want to thank you for that. We'll definitely come back to more light on that. I'll go now to talk with Mr. Oben, just to tell us about his experience in this field of cybersecurity. Madam Asang, please don't go anywhere. Just stick with us. We will be back with you shortly. Wow. Yeah, so I'm guessing that the same security brahaha is gonna come out of your mouth, like
oh my god. There are a few things that she omitted. I just want to highlight to that. So the good thing about this program is that I know it's SOC specific, but the good thing about this is that you can brand cybersecurity in general. It's a big field. It's
broad. Yes, it's very broad.
So people, there are just so many branches of cybersecurity. The good thing about this program is that once you enroll and you go through this program, not only you can be a data loss prevention analyst, not only a cybersecurity analyst, not only be a SOC analyst, not only you can work in threat intelligence, not only you can work as a forensic investor. So about this program, a lot of programs in DC area,
they focus only on specific things, right?
They focus. I have spoken with a lot of schools, school trainers who own schools in DC,
or even students,
students, and most of the programs that they offer are specific, like being a Linux admin, being a sysadmin, So our program,
and that's all they know. They don't have any other broader knowledge that they could also.
That's correct. So when you're out there, finishing from this Think Tech program, you are out there. The job opportunities are out there for you. You can go depending on what career you want to get into. So once you go out there, you can apply for all sorts of jobs. So that's the beautiful thing about it.
How has your experience, working in this field been? How
So,
has your experience been?
oh
What
my,
are some of the we're not going to get into the confidentiality because we know that, of course, the CIA has to be maintained, right? So, what are some of the difficult things that you've had to experience at work without getting into any security breaches?
well, so like I always say, some of the things that you experience, every company you work for has roles, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
security analyst, as a security analyst, you are out there protecting information. That's what you should know first
Of
of all.
course, you're protecting data, making sure
Correct.
that,
So you start by setting an example for yourself. Start by setting an example for yourself. That companies have a lot of policies that you have to follow. I, as
mm-hmm,
a stock analyst, I have to set an example. I
mm-hmm.
cannot go out there and be trying to go into some website I'm not supposed to get into.
Oh, yes. Or using free Wi-Fi everywhere,
Right,
because a lot of
right,
people get to do that. You
correct.
sign up on the free Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Going to Netflix, going to WhatsApp, So, and a lot of those things actually are being blacklisted. So they're being blocked.
And
But
the thing is, a lot of people don't know this, but maybe we can just like bring that on. A lot of times, those public Wi-Fi's are not secured. Why? A lot of times you go in there, and sometimes you have to sign in to your email or your Facebook or whatsoever. You
right,
put in your personal information in there, and it gets tapped. Why? Because that network is not secured. And
exactly.
then the next thing, you realize that, oh, they stole maybe somebody tried to use your card somewhere without you understanding that you had given them that information, because they tapped your password, they tapped this, they tapped that. They're able to use brute force maybe sometimes
Correct.
to access some of your private information. And the next thing is, you know so yeah.
Data's breach. So like I said, so anybody can do security. Anybody can get into security. Like I never had a background. Again, I never had a background when I go into security.
Mhm.
You have to look at it like even in the late in your day-to-day activities on the day, you go to the ATM probably 2 times, 4 times a week.
Yes.
You are able to go in there and the ATM asks you for a PIN. What do you think that's for? Like they're trying to secure your information, right?
Yeah, double identification, right?
Now,
Multi-factor authentication.
right. So you have to prove your identity. Okay, I say I'm Elango. Okay, can I go ahead and prove that I say who I am? I have to
Just
prove.
like that,
So
you need to do another. Yeah,
exactly. So you need to do so. Security. That's what security is about in a very big scope.
it
But
is.
anybody can do security. Like I always say, I am an example. I am a testimony. Got in here like I did not have anything, because when I talk to a lot of people, especially from my African countries, they say, oh, they hear about security being, do you know about coding? Do you know about Python? But hey, that's not what it is. You having a misconception about this.
Mm-hmm.
Information is very important. I always tell people, the richest thing you can ever have is information. Stick around the right people. Get connected with the right folks. Get connected with the right,
Yes.
and you'll be able to know. Because when you go to Mr. A and you hear that he tells you about this, Mr. A, who doesn't even work in the field of security, he wouldn't tell you anything.
And there's one thing also that a lot of people misunderstand. Every working environment is different.
Correct.
And every working environment uses different policies, procedures, methods of approach. They use different tools. So you
Correct.
cannot expect that because I was working in company A, now that I've been employed by company B, I'm going to use the same methods, the same tools, the same policies, the same procedures that I used in my former environment in this environment. It doesn't work like that. You need to allow yourself that time to be trained in the processes, in the way that things are being done, so that you can obviously merge those two. And I really like that what you just stressed out there, that a lot of times people get confused and they would ask you questions. They don't know which is which. They'll ask you if you know cloud security. Of course, you do have some knowledge on that, but that's not your prior field of study. That's not a prior thing that you're studying in, but you obviously would maybe during the process come up with some projects, or maybe have some projects to deal with that are linked to that. So the fact that you already have the security knowledge and background, you already have probably seen something like that.
Correct.
Tell me, how long did it take for you to actually get your hands on, the training, like start getting the hang of it?
So that's a very good question. So there were a bunch of things I did. First of all, I always tell people in everything you want to do, if determination, that first of all,
Yes,
the very big thing. I think what people fail to understand is that just not security in general.
I see people watching. I don't see any comments. What's going on, guys? Are you guys just taking in? I need to see comments. I need to see questions. What do you want to know about cybersecurity? What do you want to know? Just don't be quiet. Say something so we know that you're there. Let us know where you're watching from, and just say something. All right. And also don't forget to share the video to as many people, because this is so vital right now, especially in this COVID times.
Right. So people are the good thing about this is that COVID times, look at this. People are still getting jobs. With all this going on in the world, people are still getting jobs.
Yeah, a lot of people working security. A lot of them, they still had their jobs all through the time.
Right. So people are getting fired like, Scrum Masters, people are getting fired like, project managers. But,
hello, Don Judex. I see you.
But security will always be there. Let me tell you something about this right now that you guys should know, right? Nurses, it doesn't matter what field you're working right now.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to give business to you, right, and you have a platform, you have to convince me that, okay, you have the security controls, you have controls in place to protect my patient's information. Just to give you a bare example of you working as a nurse in a nursing home.
Yes.
If that company cannot assure its customers that they can protect their information, then you guys will not even have jobs. You guys will have jobs again. So how do they confirm that they can protect their customer, they can protect their patient's information? Through security.
Yeah.
It's security is everywhere, even in the bank.
Yes, and there are different types of security. Like the easiest one is physical security, which is just having somebody at a gate, or having a gate where people have to like maybe put in their passcode or maybe slot their card and everything. So
look at your apartment, right? You have cameras in there. You have cameras.
Yes.
What do you think you're trying to deter somebody away? You're trying to make a bad guy. So when a bad guy sees a camera, he says that, there's a camera over there. I can't trespass, because that's like a deterrent. So it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Security, as long as you have internet, security jobs, I'm telling you right now, if you look at the demand for security jobs right now, they say there are so many jobs out there. The supply for jobs are even more than the demand. There are more jobs than there are people to get into these positions.
Let me see if Madam Asa is there. I know she doesn't have too much time, but I just wanted her to throw a little bit more light. Just tell us about the different programs that you offer at Think Tech. If you're still there. Hello?
Is Mr. Elango in there?
All right. So yeah, Mr. Oben, I just wanted to you talked about, you said you studied for how long? Like,
so pretty much it was again, like how I got into this, I was like a 2 months program, 2 months program, 2 months program. I got into this. Hey, guess what? If you have to go to school for this, if you have to go to university for this is like a 4-year program.
Yes.
This is like a 4-year program. But you go to school for 2 months. You go to school for 2 months.
Yeah.
Come out as an expert, well trained, making 6 figures, making 140,000, 150. I can guarantee you right now that whether you're an accountant, whether you are like a doctor, whether you are what, some of those folks out there don't even make that money starting. They don't even make that money start, that kind of money to start. But you are a fresher making 140,000. That's mind blowing. That's mind blowing. So guys, look, the jobs are out there. The jobs are out there. We information is very important. We have come here, as I always tell people, encourage my foreigners. We have come here as foreigners. Let's go get these jobs. The jobs are out.
Yeah.
Let's go get these jobs. There are millions of them. Cybersecurity.
What would you say is the biggest thing that you're proud of?
So
Making that decision
so
to do information technology and specifically cybersecurity. What would you say is the biggest thing that you're most proud of, that decision you took?
well, I think the biggest thing. I'll be honest with you, cybersecurity is the biggest investment. I've been in the US for about going to 11 years right now.
Okay, and you were working in
I was pretty much like a nursing assistant. I used to work nursing assistant, and it was a big step. It was a big step.
And nursing is a very stable job. I will tell you that I admire nurses. I love the health profession. So, and they pay really good. So what was it that made you, take that decision? Was it the money? Was it the need for, wanting to help people, organizations secure their network? What was it?
So I think, like I said, right. So one of the things that made me transition from being a nurse to being getting to cyber was, again, I based my philosophy. I'm somebody that I like to help people out a lot. Anywhere I can empower somebody, anywhere I can make somebody progress in life. I like to share knowledge. I like to share information.
Yes.
There are so many people have going to this program who have been successful. So I think I decided to leave from the nursing field, to go into cyber. I made that decision because I wanted to not only work as a nurse, because nursing in general is kind of stressful, honestly. Nursing is stressful. It's a good job, but it's stressful. But I wanted to do something different. Okay. And I asked myself the question, Elango, where can you, other than just helping somebody in hospitality, where can you help somebody else? And I said I was going to help somebody else in cyber. I was going to work for an organization to help them protect their data. So well, I kind of switched. That's how I kind of switched from the nursing field to cybersecurity.
Okay, well, that's good to know, because a lot of times people would be like, oh, maybe I'm just gonna do this because this person is doing it, or because this person is not driving a Range Rover and I want to drive a Range Rover too.
Yeah.
You don't do it because of the passion. Like, it's so important to understand the need to do something,
right,
and that need to want to help, to want to make a difference, to want to change things. So now I believe that you have a lot of people who are looking up to you,
right.
Maybe in your family and all whatnot. Like, if you had to say something to somebody on why they should choose, a security, information technology, or cybersecurity training right now, what would you tell them?
Yes, like sure. So I have like my family members. I always tell them. I say, look, there's so many IT fields. There's so many IT fields. I cannot name them, from AWS to Scrum Master to IT project management, to name them. I mean, there's so many of them. But I have like knowledge about all those fields. I have knowledge of all those fields, and I know a lot of them. A lot of them pay a lot. But again, this is where I always tell people, right? In any field you're trying to get into, do research about it. Just like I told Mike, who just joined the current batch. I said, look, do your research. Talk to you about it. I talked to him about it. I said, look at the demand, cybersecurity. Look at the hacking that is going on every day.
Every single day.
I don't want to call in names like Facebook. Oh, you know, Facebook got hacked. Capital One got hacked. British Airways got hacked.
I mean, talk about simple things like somebody's personal Facebook account. A lot of times people have written a message and said, please, if you see a message from my Facebook page, it's not me. My Facebook has been hacked.
Okay. And what's crazy is that when I look at those messages, like a friend of mine sent me that the other day, and he was like, oh, somebody, I was like, I just laughed. I just smiled because I knew what it was. But just imagine, if you don't know about that, you can go ahead and click on that and it will compromise your machine. So see, these are the things that happen. These are the things that are happening. So these are the questions you have to ask yourself. They're out there. Your Facebook is getting hacked. Your Instagram is getting hacked. Why do you think those things are happening? These guys are getting smart. These guys are getting smart every day. Just like
late hour in the bright.
just like Hush Puppy, you know, just like Hush Puppy who stole billions of dollars, you know. That is why companies need
that was social engineering, right?
Correct.
I mean, I feel like I need you to give us a little some kind of deep cybersecurity, you know, information right now, like maybe a little lecture, you know, who is a SOC analyst? Like,
SOC
who is a SOC analyst, and what does a SOC analyst do actually?
So SOC analysts, they work in data centers. They work in data centers. So companies have what we call data centers where they have devices that manage their whole organization. So as a SOC analyst, you are monitoring the company's network. You are monitoring the company's network. You are monitoring the company's applications. Of course, we do know we have all sort of applications like Gmail, like Outlook, like Yahoo. Companies do use these applications, you know. There are the bad guys out there that are using all kind of ways to try to steal personal information. It's something you call phishing, you know.
Yes.
This is all about you, and I'm very sure that you have probably experienced this before.
A lot of organizations do have like phishing tests for their employees. Like when you work in the security field, they do have phishing tests where they try to send emails. Well, maybe I should let you explain that.
That's right. So in my organization, you know, we have softwares that we send out to users. You guys, right? To just test you guys if you guys will click on a phishing email. The reason we do that is because we want to know if these users are taking their security training seriously.
Oh, yes. And I just want to throw more light on that. Just letting you know, right? Every email that you see, look at it 3 times, okay?
Right.
Don't just click on an email because you think, oh, I know Oben's email. Make sure it's Oben's email.
Right.
Sometimes these bad guys can change one letter, or they can put a dot, they can put a full stop, a comma, or anything. And you would think it's actually a legit email. And once you click on it, every single thing that you've had to do on that laptop or that device is in the world market, okay? And there's something that so strange that we realized. We're doing some training, and they let us understand that people's social security numbers are in the black market for only $1. Do you know that?
I've heard about that.
Crazy. Yes, so it means that they steal your information, and they go sell it like in Mokolo market. For those who are watching from Cameroon, if you understand what I mean, a black market where things are sold for free, cheap, and they use your information and they commit fraud and crimes and all whatnot. And you're sitting in your house, somebody is using your name, your information to steal money from a bank or to rob people and all whatnot. And the next thing, you get a court case and you have nothing to do with that. So, hey guys, you better watch it, because the bad guys are always one step ahead of us. And that's really something that's important. Like if we all can join forces, of course, by, enrolling in some of these amazing trainings that, all these wonderful people are organizing, that would definitely make a difference in the world.
So that's pretty much it. And just for regular users, right? I mean, some days you just sit over here and you have your bank will say, "Oh, Elango, somebody was trying to steal some person. There's somebody using your card in California."
Oh yes, they've used my card several times.
You're not even
for Uber.
You're not even in California. So those are the things that are happening. And you also say, "Well, I'm not in California, so how is this happening?" Somebody used a credit card in California. So those are the things that happen. These hackers are getting. I'm telling you, they are. That is why banks, all big organizations, where they call Chase, Bank of America, and they pay them so much money. They pay them so much money because they need them. They need them to come and defend their network. They need them.
Right. That's so amazing. Seriously, Mr. Oben. I mean, I am a cybersecurity analyst as well and a scrum master, and I can understand some of the things that you're saying. Of course, my background is mixed, varied. I was a biochemist. I did biochemistry, and then I did journalism and production, and now I'm an information technology specialist. And of course, I'm going to be doing more and more and more because I am so intrigued by the security field. It's not funny how the things that we used to take for granted, you now understand how those things used to happen. Like take for instance, if you have maybe to do like a risk assessment for, some kind of maybe for a project and all whatnot, now you understand that it's not just that the fact that you just put in your information into you want to buy something, let's say from I'm just trying to look for a website, a random website where girls shop. Henrietta, help me. Where do you buy your clothes?
I'll tell
Let's
you.
use
I'll tell you one.
yeah.
What about Aldo, Victoria's Secret?
Yeah, so you want to buy something online and then you put in your information, right? Your name, your password, your banking information, and all whatnot. And somebody is out there doing everything possible. There are people who monitor networks, okay?
Right.
They have some software that are specifically designed to hack into systems. And when you start buying, those people get an alert. So they've already set things up. If they have decided that they wanted to hack maybe Aldo's website, they put a software or, a cape, a sensor above it in a way that if somebody is trying to buy and put in their information, they can easily tap into that information. But you know where the difference comes in? If you have a double, if you have maybe like a multi-factor authentication whereby they can maybe ask you to add a phone number. Why? For you to confirm if it's actually you. And that's what you were talking about, Mr. Oben.
Exactly, right? And I'm pretty sure that a lot of us out here, you guys have emails that
yes,
you're maybe trying to log into your bank, your online banking, just like Bank of America. And Bank of America tells you that, okay, they've sent you like a PIN number to go and verify yourself. Hey, guys, hey, that is security, right? They want you to verify that I'm the one called Oben. So, Oben, you go to your phone that is registered on their system.
Exactly.
You and verify that it's you.
That's it. So they want you to get that PIN that they send into your phone because your phone is registered with them. And that's a security measure. It constitutes a double factor authentication, meaning that it's not only your name and your password they need another form of verification. And in other places it's different. It could be something else. Sometimes you do see, like, I know that I've noticed that a lot of times they will ask you some security questions and they want to save that in their system. Sometimes it's just like, where were you born? What's your mother's maiden name? And all whatnot.
Exactly. And that's as a result of if you lose your credentials, that's the way they can identify you based on your security question you answered. A lot of times they'll ask that, what's your best friend's name? My best friend is German.
And those are names that you have already previously put into their system when you were creating that account.
If you know your best friend's name when you created that account, then now they can give you access to the system.
Exactly. They'll be like, okay, then that's you. Because if you're not able to provide, sometimes people can forget some of those questions that they ask. They will ask you other things. They'll ask you for your date of birth. They'll ask you maybe for your first and last name. They'll ask you maybe for your email address, just to make sure that you have the same email address that you're claiming to use. They're going to ask you a couple of security questions just to make sure that this person is actually the person who is saying he is this person,
Right.
So you guys, it's a very interesting field. Like, I really wish that Adeline could come back to, throw more light on the program and when it's, the program will be starting, and what is needed for people to enroll. I don't know if you're watching from another device, you're going to have to turn the volume down because I can hear there's like an interference of the sound in the background.
Adeline should be working on she should be on another device or something.
Okay, Adeline, are you still there? Because I really needed you to talk about the next enrollment for Think Tech Consulting. I know that you guys have an enrollment coming. What's the criteria for people to be part of this program? How much does it cost for people to be part of this program? And I also know that there is a scholarship there is a scholarship because, like you said, it's a women-based information technology organization that is helping to empower minority communities.
You know, that's the good thing about that program. I like the fact that you brought that up. And this is because I've asked a lot of, I've met a lot of women. You know, I've had discussions with a lot of women, and so I know a lot of women like to do nursing, but we need more women in this field. We need more females like you in this field. We need women in this field of cybersecurity. Hey,
Yes.
like there is a lot of jobs like that women out there who are CISOs, who are like, you know, big guns in companies. So we need, I mean, I see a lot of men, but a lot of females, they're more inclined to like, oh, nursing. And guys, this field is for everybody. This field is for everybody.
So everybody can register regardless of if you have a prior knowledge of cybersecurity or of even an information technology training.
You do not even have to. You do not even have to have no prior knowledge. As Ms. Adeline said,
they take you step by step.
They take you from the baby step.
Okay.
Like if you don't even know how to, like, where's the A on the keyboard?
Mm-hmm.
How they take you. They take you from a baby step. Like, what is the computer?
Yeah.
In this age, I guarantee you that you probably know what is the computer. But that is the way.
Well, a lot of people have seen a computer.
Correct.
But maybe if you ask them a question, like it's like you can ask somebody a question and then the person is like, oh, I don't actually know how to define that.
Okay.
You know?
Exactly. You know, exactly. So they take you from the baby step and they will groom you. They will groom you to the point where you are an expert. You are a cyber guru. Guys, I'm telling you. See, look, I'm a testimony for this. I'm a testimony. And
well, I'll tell you that I'm a testimony myself because with my background, I see a private chat here. Okay, Adeline is back, so I'm going to take her in now. I need her to come and pour some knowledge here.
Okay.
Oh, I don't see her though. I think you have to sign in again. Yes, I see here Eric who says open house orientation is on Sunday, October 11th, beginning at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But where is that open house taking place? Is it going to be virtual or is it on site? Can people attend this class through the internet, or do they have to be present in Maryland? It's important for us to know that information. I need Adeline to connect again so that she can throw more light on the program. Or if Mr. Eric can connect, that would be a good thing because we really need that information. So, Mr. Oben, you were telling us about, you know, how they take you slowly from one step to the other, making sure that you understand the basics, you know, until you get to that professional level. So I think that Adeline is back. I can see somebody in the house.
Yes, I am back. I'm so sorry for
I was missing you. I needed some woman warmth here in the house. Mr. Oben is just like
yes, I am so sorry, guys. I am back. So I just wanted to say that the orientation is on Sunday at October the 11th. And from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. it's going to be via Zoom due to COVID. We used to have a face-to-face orientation, but because of COVID now, we are taking all the measures to make sure we keep all the students safe. And during that orientation, that's where we broke down the curriculum of the program. We are able to go through all the different chapters. We have students that have passed through the program to be able to come through to share their past experiences with all the incoming students, also to give them like a tap in the back that I was here, I did this, and now this is where I am. The good thing about Think Tech Consulting is because it's a family-based and really a family-oriented way where even if you come in with no IT knowledge, we start you from scratch. We babysit you, let me put it that way, and then make sure we define all the cybersecurity terms for you to understand, and then from protocols and then different advanced attacks so that you can understand what is the hacker trying to do on your network, because you're going to become like an analyst where you'll be the hush puppies,
like the
police.
Hush
puppies,
like
the police online. So when the hush puppies are in the basement trying to intrude your network, then you skills that we have to be able to.
Okay, so I think we lost Adeline there again.
Yeah, that's enough.
Hopefully she can come back. And I really just like how she's talking with so much, confidence. You can already feel like I want to be part of this training. I was
Correct.
going to ask about you know those who are, how is the enrollment taking place? Can people who have a prior security knowledge, who just want maybe to widen their knowledge by maybe adding SOC training and all that, can they also be part of this training? How long is their own training going to be? How much is it going to be? Henrietta Atanga, she wanted to know how much is the program total. And I just wanted to let you all know, guys, there is a Zoom link here added by Mr. Eric Fru, and it's free for everybody who can, hop in on that Zoom link. I want to really thank you guys for doing this. Just go in there by curiosity, and you will definitely come out happy that you did. Just go in to be part of the Zoom link on Sunday, on the 11th, Sunday the 11th. That's coming. And it's what time again is that? Supposed to be at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so New York time. I'm not sure when it's going to be in Cameroon. 4 p.m. US Eastern will be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably 9 p.m. in Cameroon. So our Eme Bride and all those who are watching from Cameroon, or even from Europe, who just want to know a little bit more about information technology, cybersecurity, and what are the options available for you? What are the opportunities available for you? I'll tell you, in this COVID period, especially, a lot of information technology professionals have still, remained in their jobs. Okay. So many people lost their jobs. They still had their jobs because the bad guys never sleep, right? They always want to take advantage of every open door, every back door that they can see. They want to use that back door, okay? And that's the reason why you want to take advantage of such opportunities that come up. It's an open house, guys. You don't have to pay anything to, be part of this open house. Just take down that link and make sure that on Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's New York time, or 9 p.m. Cameroon time, you join in and just, get some information. Just find out what this program is all about. I am pretty sure that you would be glad that you did. Hopefully, Adeline can come back in, or maybe if Mr. Eric can come in, that will also be good. But let's go on, Mr. Oben. So I think I picked it up when Madam Asa was talking. She did mention some things about the different types of training that are going on. And she said that they do have training specifically for those who have no prior knowledge in IT, and for those who also have knowledge in IT. Can you throw more light on that?
I'm just throwing more light on that. Yeah. So they do have so like I said, right? The first step is, as a baby, so she's back, I think.
Welcome back.
I know.
This
Thank you,
network
Gwen.
is not letting us have you talk. Oh my gosh.
I know, Gwen. Thank you so much for letting me back in.
Yes,
As
of course.
I was talking about the orientation on Sunday, just to throw more light for those who want to join via Zoom. We'll be able to share the link so that they can be able to.
Yeah, we have the link here. I think Mr. Eric just put up the link. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys are sharing the program. We need more people joining. We need more people informed.
Yes. So I was just talking about how important is it for us to be able to know that it's not only people with IT background that take this program. It's very important because a lot of people, when they talk to me, they are like, oh, Afanwi, I don't know anything about computers. I've never opened a computer. I was like that before. I didn't know anything. All I did was just know how to use the applications. When you're using the applications as an endpoint user, it's easier than when you are the one monitoring the application. So I always tell everybody I'm like a source of inspiration to so many women when I was able to get into the field. A lot of people were like, okay, Afanwi, how did you make it? So I'm a mentor. I mentor a lot of women because we need so many women in technology. There is so much space when you and I, we need to be able to mentor most of our women to join us on this fight where we can be able to fight the bad guys online.
Oh yes. So I wanted you to throw a little bit more light on, the different programs. You talked about the fact that just complete novice, people who are not tech savvy, and people who have some knowledge in information security. Like, how do you manage these two groups of people? Let's say somebody already has some knowledge in IT, but they don't know anything about SOC or about
Okay.
SIEM or about, some of the
All
programs
the
that you
tools.
offer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Gwen, for that question. The program is broken down into two groups. So we
Mm-hmm.
start the first 8 weeks with the Security Plus, where
Okay.
that's where we do most of the definitions. That's where anybody who comes in with no knowledge, and we have two very, very robust teachers with very more than 10 years of IT experience teaching that
Mm-hmm.
program. They illustrate it, they break it down. We go at the pace of the students because we understand that it's a new field, it's a new area, it has different terminology, cybersecurity terminology, which you have to be able to master. So we make
Mm-hmm.
sure that they break it and define those terms so that every student understands what's an IP address, what are the
Mm-hmm.
different advanced attacks that we have on the network, and how we
Mm-hmm.
can be able to counter those attacks on the network. Once
Mm-hmm.
we finish that, and then business continuity, we talk about that a little bit too, because it's
Yes.
very important that as a
What if
business
something
owner,
happens, right?
yes, what
How do
something
you
happens,
continue
do you have a
business?
backup server that can just kick on? Because
Exactly.
as a business owner, you want to be able to have that continuity in your business. For
Oh, yes.
example, if you have this show going on right now, if something happens, you see you were my backup plan, right? So
Right.
immediately I was not able to come in, you were able to just kick it on, and
We
we're
were
still
already
moving. So
there. Why
yes, so
waiting? Why
because
watching?
Amazon cannot afford to go offline for 1 second.
Yes.
Each second that Amazon has more than 5 different or 6 different servers, that if one server is failing, the next one automatically picks up, because
Right
people
there.
globally in the world are constantly
Yeah.
clicking and purchasing things and ordering online in Amazon. And that is part of cybersecurity. So we want to be
Yes.
able to make sure that we have that continuity in our businesses. And then once we've transitioned you and now you understand the basics of cybersecurity, now we take you to the big boys class, which is the Security Operations Center Analyst class, where we break down the curriculum. We first of all talk to you about the different roles of a SOC, because some people come in, they don't even know what a Security Operations Center Analyst is. So we try to tell you the different tiers that we have. We have a tier 1, we have a level 1, which is just you just triage all the tickets that come in. We do have the level 2, where you do in-depth monitor and incident response. And then we do have now the supervisors, and I'm very, very, very excited, because most of our students, when they come out of this program, we don't have anybody who is just a tier 1. To show you that the program speaks for itself, we have like a tier 3. Most of our students are senior analysts, because we have a very, very robust hands-on training that once you can use all the different open source tools like Virus Total, hybrid analysis, and IP void, to be able to do all your analysis and then open and close your ticket. So it's, as I'm talking, I knew nothing 1 year ago, but
You
if
know
you can
what,
see the
girl?
growth,
I just want, I want country cafe first. Just give me 1 second. So my first country cafe, mommy. The way you're spitting that information security, in fact, the jargon where they come off
Oh,
your mouth, it's like pop, pop, pop. I love it. I just love it.
the good thing about
Yes.
it is she was in banking, right? She was in banking, nothing
Yeah.
about security.
And she's now a senior security professional and trainer.
Come on,
And
yes,
we have a
it's very possible. I tell people, I said, if I can do it, anybody, and when I say anybody, I mean it. I mean,
oh yes.
we've trained people from the ages of 18 to 60 years old, and they're working. We've trained
Wow.
nurses, we've trained pharmacists, because a pharmacist is a very prestigious career, but sometimes there's so many long hours that you put in standing up,
And
is
you don't
very
have time to
stressful.
be with your family. A lot of people.
Yes. So
Yeah.
we've had pharmacists come to us and say, you know what, I am just tired of standing and staying away from my kids. I want to have an option of working from home. And the good thing, the fabulous thing about being a SOC analyst at this time during this COVID is because you work from home, guys. There is
Oh
nothing like
wow.
working from home. You get up in the morning, you just kind of like just go to
You
your
don't need to
laptop
take
right
your
in your
kids to
basement.
daycare. They can
Yes,
just be where they want to be in their
you
rooms
save
playing,
money from
watching TV.
daycare too. So it is
You
something
know,
that if,
wow,
yeah.
that money is the best part. That daycare money is the sweetest part of it.
So the fact that you don't have to do that drive, for those of you who are in the DMV area, the average time for you to go to work is an hour sitting in traffic. So if
Yes.
you transition from whatever career and you start working from home, trust me, you will enjoy the comfort of your home while making dollars.
That's amazing. And I see here that Eric Krug, he gave a little, he said the cost starts from 1.5 to 3,000 in an empowering program, and we don't charge like those who are out just to make money. The program's goal is to have the people get into IT and get their dream jobs, which is really, really, really beautiful. So I'd like to know from you, Madam Asang, do you also help with certification preparation? Because a lot of times that is a big part when you're going into the job market. A lot of times companies want you to have your certifications. They want to know if you have the CISSP and or whatnot, the Security Plus or whatever it is that you have as a hello.
Yes.
Reflex.
Yes, absolutely. We do help you with the certification. The Security Plus, the first 8 weeks that you're taking, that curriculum is Security Plus exams. And most of our students, they pass it in one sitting because
Oh
we
my
have,
God.
yes, they pass it in one sitting. I'm really, really proud of the students that we're graduating
So,
from Think Tech.
without cutting you short, right? So does the cost that they pay include the certification, or do they have to pay this for the certification apart?
No, they have to pay for their own certification, but it's not very expensive. It's affordable. So as compared to other professional careers out here in the United States, I think that's like the least you can talk about. Let's just talk about the earning capacity after you finish with this program. You come in, you pay maybe $4,000. Your first job you get as a SOC analyst, your first bonus check minimum is $5,000. I'm not talking about your pay. The first bonus check that you get on top of your pay. So your first check after taxes, we are talking at something close to $5,000 in 2 weeks. That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. So you can make that sacrifice while looking at the goal at the end of the day. Yes, Amy Bright, she says that it's an online program. Yes, it's an online program, especially right now because of COVID. And you can attend your classes from anywhere in the world. I know you're watching from Cameroon, our Amy Bright. You can also work remotely. And I'll tell you that there are actually jobs all over the world. You can actually work remote.
Miss Gwendolyn, I just wanted to throw more light with the person who is in Cameroon. We do actually have an ambassador now in Cameroon who is coordinating. We currently have about 12 students enrolled now in Cameroon. When I used Njoko and I was able to see the so many SOC jobs that are in Cameroon, it was mind-blowing. Then, and also, when you look at Njoku, you can see in Kenya, South Africa has so many jobs, and not to talk of Dubai. We have our first student now in Dubai who is going to be making us proud in the next 8 weeks. And the amount of the earning power and the earning capacity that a Dubai student is going to have is going to be mind-blowing. So you can take this program literally anywhere in the world. It's via Zoom. It's 2 times a week. You have to put in just 2 hours, but we do homework.
Just 2 hours, guys.
2 hours 2 hours a day. We do homework that is very mandatory. It's a very disciplined program. When you come in, you put in the time and you get the results and you start laughing to the bank.
Wow. I just love that, Mr. Oben.
I like that. I like it.
You know what? There's something that a friend of mine told me, okay? A friend of mine who is also into IT, he has his own IT school. He told me, you know what? That for the first time, he said when he finished his training and he got his first job, he said when he went to the store to shop, he went for grocery shopping. His cart was full. The lady was just packing stuff. Like he did not even feel stressed to look at how much was on that.
That is so true.
He just paid. Like it did not mean anything to him. Like for the first time, he did not feel the stress of, hey, how much you mean no pass. Hey, again,
Miss Gwendolyn, that is so true. I work in a bank, and you know how we count our coins.
Yes.
When I transition to IT, trust me, you don't count your coins no more because the money flows.
You know about SOC is this, right? You can even have up to 2 jobs.
You can have up to 2 jobs if you want.
You can have 2 jobs. I mean, there are people out there that are making 300,000.
You can get that Range Rover that you want.
So that's the beauty about it. That's the beauty about it. So many jobs out there. You can even do 2 jobs. But with SOC, you can live from one job to another and to another.
Okay, so Madam Adeline, before you go, okay, for people who are in Cameroon, that amount of money, that $4,000 is like I don't know where they can take that kind of money from. Like, do you
Yes.
have specific amounts? Because that kind of money, I don't know.
Yes.
Even if you are working, I don't know.
Miss
That kind
Gwen,
of money if you finish person. So
I'm so
do they have
happy you asked that question, because we have a specialized package for our students in Cameroon. We understand the economic situation in Cameroon. The first thing I want to talk about is that this think tech consulting is, first of all, an empowerment program. We are out here to empower our African brothers to be able to get into the information technology field. That is the first priority of think tech consulting. Anything else apart from that, we've had people who've come into the training and they just believed in us, we believed in them, and now they're making their careers. Secondly, I want to also talk about the flexibility of being a SOC. I know most people go into nursing is because they can work night shift, they can work 12-hour shift. Yes, SOC analysts have 12 shifts, 8 shifts, back-end night, front-end night. So you can actually work front-end night in one job and work back-end night another job. And, and even work, if you want to work 3 jobs, it's up to you.
It's up to you if you have the power for it.
You have the capability
you make 200,000 a year or more.
That is one thing that sets you from any other IT career, is the capability for you to be able to get that flexibility in schedule. And work front end in a different company and work back end in another company. And then you just have the income that you can be able to support your family. So as I would really want to reiterate the women in technology, because it's a women minority program, we want to be able to really encourage our female child to be able to get into cybersecurity or get into computing, get into information technology. In the United States right now, yes, it's the future. And our logo says technology is the future, and we believe in the people because the people make the future. And
Angelina says 9 jobs. You can say that again.
I know that is the flexibility of being a security operations center. You can work night, you can work morning, you can work first front end and back end. And another thing I wanted, you can work weekends. I have students where they just start working from Thursday, and by Saturday they've already made their 40 hours, and you have the rest of the time. If you don't want to do a second job, you can travel, come back and do it. So the flexibility is the key, that if you're thinking, you're in a career now that you're thinking, okay, what should I do? Where do I go? Then SOC should be the top priority. Another thing that I did during the COVID was we launched a training when COVID just started in the United States in March. And I'm so super, I told people, I was always encouraging a lot of people and said,
March, that's just a few months back.
Yes, all of those March students are currently working right now.
Oh my God.
Oh my COVID. I called them the COVID batch. Yes, the COVID batch. The people who came in and when the chaos was in the world and we
in the heart of COVID.
I told people, take your priorities. Now we are at home. Why don't you take this as an opportunity for you to learn and get a new career under your belt? Yes. And everybody who committed to that match when COVID just started, now they are actually smiling to the banks and making dollars from themselves. So that is one thing that I really love about this Security Operations Center. It's a short, swift program, but you make top dollars at the end.
I'm seeing my sister Deli Singer here. Girl, I love you. The way I like the girl, you guys cannot understand. The love
too much love to mommy there. Too much love to her.
She says, much love, girl. Good job. Keep up. Says, we'll get for enter the career because it didn't say they do not free work for this side. We're not making money doing media. We need to join IT. So, Madam Adeline, we're holding you. Deli and I are joining this next class.
Yes, people should come on. We are out here to mentor everybody, our guys. I have so many networking group right now. We have a networking group where when you finish with the program, we transition you into that networking group. What we do there is that we put, you say, oh, this is a job, we have job openings in these places. Then all our students will go and apply, and then you take we mentor you on how to answer the questions. We have a huge robust support system. You don't just take the program and then we say, okay, go and then figure it out by yourself. No, we hold your hand until you finally get something to do. And I am really excited with our Cameroon students, the way they're coming up.
Madam Angelina Bao, that's my sister-in-law. She says, what is the special package for Cameroonian students? Let's know, what do they need to do? Because, we might want to support some people. We might want to sponsor some people. We might know somebody who wants to sponsor. And I also know that you have a scholarship drive that's going on. Let's hear a little bit about that.
For the Cameroonian students, the first thing is we want to call on all the bushfallers all over the world.
Instead
of sending money to your siblings back home every single month, empower them, teach them how to catch fish. If you have A levels and above in Cameroon, you can take this program. Invest in them to take this program so that they will in turn get a job and they will not depend on you. So that is our first thing. We are holding everybody, which I'm so proud of all the first bushfallers who have been able to sponsor the first 12 students who are now in class. The second thing is that the school fees is 500,000. We have a payment plan structure that you can pay, you register, and then you work with us with the payment plan structure. And then the third plan is the scholarship. But I want to just be sincere here that when I started the Cameroon branch with my management team, with the think tank management team, we brought in 15 students to come in on scholarship, but all of them dropped. Only one stand. So that's why we had to assess the scholarship, because sometimes when you give somebody something for free, they take you for granted. And that's why we are very strict now that if you want to take it from Cameroon, you have to be able to get the financial responsibility, or you have a bushfaller who is paying for you. I just wanted to put that in there.
What is the least amount? Yes, I understand that you want people to commit. They need to commit. What is the least amount that you expect from somebody from Cameroon, especially who is really interested? I know that our Amy Bright is interested. She wants to know, yes, you can have a job from anywhere, our Amy Bright, and you can make loads of money. MTN, Orange, all of those places, they have SOC analysts. They have information security professionals. Yes. And JTV Ranu, you can attend the class from Colorado, from anywhere. It's online, it's virtual.
So I wanted to say that with the Cameroon package, everybody should just reach out to me. I will be able to talk with them one-on-one to understand where they're coming from and their financial. We have a management team that assess that, and we can go from there. Another thing I wanted to mention is another part of SOC that we do is called the DAP, data loss prevention. What that helps you is data exploitation. So you stop internal employees from stealing data from your internal network. That is one of the highest fields that is lacking in Cameroon right now. When people get they're leaving the job, or they get fired, or they are anything, they get
disgruntled
employees, they're stealing. So we actually have an application that helps with that, and we train you how to be able to use that. So you can become a DAP analyst, you can be a SOC man. So the possibilities
are endless. Sis, just enroll me and Delhi now. So me and Delhi would join the program because we need money for building our channel. Then we need money. So we are joining. Delhi, it's Sunday. We have to be in that orientation. So all of you girls, I see you. Abongte Miranda, she says she's interested. Where are you joining from? Let us know the possibility of you joining the class. They have an orientation on Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern time, which is New York time. And I think that time is it's 9 p.m. Cameroon time. Yes, Angelina Mbao, mommy, you know now. I've been behind you on this one. This time around with Praise's wife and Delhi, we are pushing you in. You have to do it. You have to do it.
The more there is space for everybody. That's one thing about being a SOC analyst. The jobs are out there. You just have to gain the skills. Good. You gain the skills. You talk the talk. We call the SOC jargons. Elango, you talk the SOC jargons, the symptoms.
Please, guys, take note of that link. The Zoom link, I just put it on there. It's free for everybody. It's Sunday, 4 p.m. Please take this serious. Send it to everybody. Share this program with everybody. Let people join and change their lives. You don't have to be working a $7 job. You don't have to be breaking yourself, working night and day. You don't have to.
Job that RNs make. Please move to SOC.
Yes, it's important, and you can do this in only what's the time frame for this class? In how many weeks?
So the first part is 8 weeks. Once we finish with the Security Plus 8 weeks, we transition you now to the Security Operations Center Analyst, which is another 8 weeks. So for those who are coming in with prior IT knowledge, they just go straight to the
like
8
me.
weeks.
So I'm going to do 8 weeks. I'm serious, so I'm not joking. Me and Delhi.
And then with those who are coming in with no IT knowledge, they do the full 16 weeks. Yes. So it's broken into two. So once we talk with you and we know your level of IT, then we now tell you where you're going to be able to start. So it's a full 16 weeks with no IT knowledge, but it's 8 weeks with somebody with prior IT knowledge. And after that, we now transition you to our enhancement team, which is they'll be able to do mock interviews with you and bring up your confidence level so that you can
Yes.
speak and talk. You can talk all the SOC like
Talk
Elango
the
is
soft
filling it out.
jargons.
Yes.
You need to, and that's it, guys. The jobs are out there. I keep on saying it. Go to Indeed. You will see millions of jobs.
Indeed, Glassdoor, Monster, all of those signs. Go
Jobs.
there and check on the least salary that you're going to find. It's going to blow your mind. We have a lot of projects we want to do. We want to take care of so many people. We want to sponsor people. I know Delhi is doing a lot with her platform, Delhi and Friends, Delhi Singer and Friends. She's posting jobs there every single day to help people find jobs and all whatnot. What about getting another certification? What about getting another training that can transform your life totally in only 16 weeks, and you'll be on to making $100,000 a year, guys? You know what that means? How much is that in Cameroon? More than 65. How much is that? How much is $100,000 a year? Can somebody, Elango, I know that you're a mathematician. Like, how much is that in Cameroon CFA? Like, let's just let people see what this is all about. The Zoom link is on the screen. Miranda, she says she wants to join from Dubai. Yes, take a stand on your future
we
today.
already have a student now in Dubai, and if you go on Indeed in Dubai, you'll see there's so many job opportunities out there in Dubai,
Yes,
and
check
they'll
out
pay
Indeed.
you. They'll pay you like your the US equivalents here, so you'll be
Yeah.
making a lot of money. 16 weeks, and you change your dynamics. It's an
Yes.
empowering. It's
You will
high
not look
time
at
that
you will not look at those receipts anymore. How much
no more
they
looking at
actually
receipts.
pay.
We are here to empower everybody to stop looking at receipts. Just go to the store and swap your card. As long as you're making the money, you just swap the card and you go.
And buy all those red bottoms that you want. Who tells you that you can't buy red bottom? Who tells you that you cannot buy that Range Rover? You don't need somebody to come and marry you to give you all those things. You can do it yourself. And so we have the link here. That's the Zoom link that has been on the screen. And you can also send an email. Please take note of this email that is on the screen. Think Tech Consulting LLC at gmail.com. Please send an email, get more information, guys. We need to empower each other, and that's the reason why we created a platform like this. That's why you see my sister Delia and I were trying to empower in our own way, opening doors, opportunities, creating platforms where people can learn how to stand firm, how to be confident, how to take their lives into their own hands. And that's it. So today we're talking about information technology careers and the future of information technology careers. It's open, it's available, it's possible. You can do it. If you make up your mind, you can be that next information technology professional out there. You can be one of the Mr. Elango sitting there who doesn't care about, if you go to the store, you don't look at the receipt like, hey, how much? Immediately no password, again, I'll let $25 for my card. You will just swipe without even thinking about it. You know,
speaking, it's been a life-changing thing. I can guarantee you, and you will not regret it. One thing, I'm a testimony. It's changing lives. I keep on telling people every day, it's changing lives. There are thousands of lives that have been changed. Like, you want to get up and you would not think that, oh, the field I got into was not better for me there. And in this field, the good thing about this field is that, like, you can take it to the next level. You can always progress, right? Just certificate.
You can always progress. Yeah.
That out there you can take to better yourself, to be of value to the company.
You can decide to add a master's to that, and just just because some jobs require that, you might just decide to add that, but you can. All it takes is making that decision, guys.
I think
all it takes.
I think that is the way to go. The program is very robust. I'll tell you. I've gone to so many IT schools. There's so many in DC. But
and they have different specializations. So just look around, whichever one it is that speaks to your heart, go out there and join the program and just be on to transforming your life, changing that family, building the house for your parents. I know a lot of us, we want to make our parents smile, want to give them that, that life that they always dreamt of having. We want to put electricity in the village. We want to give water to communities. You can do that. You can do that, but you need to start first by empowering yourself. I don't know if Madam Adeline is still there. I was hoping for her to just share with us some last words. But if she's not there, I do understand. And I really appreciate the fact that she was able to, make it on the live broadcast. I've been so empowered. I will tell you, I've been so empowered that I really want to say thank you to all of you who joined the program today. Thank you so much, Mr. Elango. Oh yes, our Amy Bride, let's talk inbox. I'll probably put in contact. I'll get to find out a little bit more about that scholarship. You just have to promise you already know that you're going to be serious at it, because it's an opportunity. You've heard the price, you've heard how much it costs for you to take the training. So if they're giving out a scholarship for someone, you really have to prove that you deserve it. And I know you do. And I'll tell you something. I think that Gwendy Media TV is going to partner with Think Tech, and we're going to choose 2 people, and we will support them if they want to follow this training, okay, to empower themselves. Yes. Mommy Angeline, she did a wonderful job. So Mr. Elango, as we separate, what would you want to tell people who are listening, who are joining, who are still asking themselves, can I do it? Should I do it? What do you want to tell them?
Well, I think at this time, you should really think you should really say that you will do it, not about should I do it.
You're just telling yourself when.
Yeah.
I'm joining the live broadcast. I'm joining the orientation on Sunday, October 11 at 4 p.m. The Zoom link is in the comment section. Please follow it, share, invite people, tell them about the opportunity, and of course, be there and get the opportunity. Even if you don't want to be there, just go and listen. It might change something in you, and it might ignite that decision.
Yep.
I just feel so I'm grateful. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Elango. My gosh.
Oh my God.
Hey.
I am, like I said, I'm a fan of always influencing people. I want to see people succeed. That's my philosophy. I like to see people succeed. I like to care about people a lot. So guys, if you have any question about security, please reach out to Eric, reach out to Mrs. Adeline. I'm always available.
The email is on the screen.
Reach out to them. They're always available. We are here to help you guys. We want to see you guys succeed. Anyway, never hesitate. Like I got people calling me at night time just to ask me about questions.
Adeline is back, so I believe she's coming here to cement things and just give people their last word. Our Amy Bride, she wants to know more about the scholarship. She's in Cameroon, and she really wants to be part of the scholarship. If you do have a scholarship right now,
I will tell her to email her intentions to thinktechconsultingllc@gmail.com. And she should give us a reason why she wants the scholarship. So she should write like a statement of request and email it, and the team is going to review it and we'll get back to her. But in the meantime,
I'll tell you that she's going to use me as a reference. She's one of Gwendy Media's top fans.
and then also she should make sure she joins the orientation on Sunday able to, because that's when we will go into in-depth information about how the program works, and we'll have about 5 of our students who are currently working in the field to share their experiences with the students. So that is a session that you don't want to miss it. And then I want to also take this opportunity to thank you, Ms. Gwendolyn, for giving us this platform. My dear sister, we have to work together to empower each other. Our Indian brothers are doing in the IT field. You and Delhi, you guys are doing it in the journalism field.
We're teaming
we
up.
are Think Tech.
Sister.
Yes, we have decided that we have to empower. I'm really so thrilled to say that only in our Songwa community, more than eight of our Songwa community people now have SOC jobs thanks to Think Tech Consulting. And we have more than we've been able to place more than 40 students making more than 95,000 a year averagely. So I'm really proud of the work that Think Tech is doing. The future is awesome. We will keep building. Mr. Elango, you are such a wonderful person to work with. I thank you so much for your time.
Are you married? Because we need to start looking for a wife or girlfriend for you.
This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. We have so much surprises coming for you guys.
You did not hear my question, Mr. Elango. Mr. Elango, are you married? Are you taking me all the IT money like that? We need to place you.
Please, Hi.
Thank you so much, Madam Adeline. And we'll definitely,
Thank you, Ms.
guys,
Gwen.
send in your questions. Leah Joyner, there is a link to the Zoom. They have an open house this Sunday, October 11th at 4 p.m. Eastern. That's New York time. And of course, it's going to be 9 p.m. Cameroon time if you're watching from Cameroon. So do make sure that you join in at least to know more about the program, please. The links are on there. The links are in the comment section. Don't miss this opportunity. Asang Siri, of course, I know that's my mom. I love you so much, Mom. Thank you so much for being there. We just love the fact that you're there for us, that you got our back. Mr. Elango, it's almost as if we shouldn't go. Man, this talk
I know
is
everybody
so
now
sweet.
is so pumped up and they want to know more about being a security operations center analyst. The excitement is blowing.
I'm bombarding you guys over here, you know.
Yes, saying good fun, Think Tech Consulting, joining from Douala, Cameroon. All right, guys, thank you so much, Madam Afa, for your time. I know that you had to go in between work and out. I don't know how you managed to pull it through, but I'm so grateful.
We have to multitask. That's what analysts do.
I know. I just want to thank you so much for the opportunity. I know the people that you have helped train in your community, your village community, and you're expanding it now to the world. That was the reason why I felt that we needed to come and talk about this initiative and talk about all the amazing work that you've been doing, changing lives, changing families, empowering communities, and just changing people's situation in general. I want to say thank you and just keep up the good work.
Thank you so much, Ms. Gwendolyn. It was my pleasure. Although I had to go in and out, you know how we have to multitask.
I understand, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Yeah,
Yes.
God bless you. I will be on that. I have to be in that. The open house. I can't miss it. And the thing is, I'm gonna be part of the next session. I've said that loud and clear.
So the next time when we'll be coming online, we'll come to testify that Gwen Media now is now a SOC analyst. Say amen to that, the church.
Amen. Mr. Elango, thank you for your time.
It's such a privilege for me to be on this platform. We need to do more of this to encourage our brothers and sisters out there, our African brothers and sisters, because the future is IT, the future is cybersecurity. So guys, women, please, I need more women in this field. I keep on saying it. Nowadays, let's keep the men aside.
Henrietta, Leah Joyner, Abongte Miranda, our Amy, all of you, see you on Sunday. Don't miss. So first of all, we'll see you on Saturday on GWENDYMEDIATV because we have a great guest in the house as well. His name is Claude Songe. Our Amy Bride, remember he did a birthday shout out to you. He is one of the top fans of GWENDYMEDIATV. He is the boss of Channel 3 Zones. It's an amazing Afro, Black, and Caribbean channel that is found in three different continents, guys. You don't want to miss out on the program on Saturday at 2 p.m. right here on GWENDYMEDIATV. Please, I really want you guys to make sure that you go to the YouTube page and do send in your comments. Comment under the video so people, just let us know where you are joining from and let us know what you thought about this program. It's so important for us to see those reactions as well. It should not end on Facebook. It has to extend to YouTube because that's what the whole world sees. So let people go there, go to the YouTube page, GWENDYMEDIATV, and leave in your comments on this program and what you took from this particular broadcast. If you are interested in the program, also let us know, send in your questions for Madam Adeline, Mr. Fru as well, or Mr. Elango, whichever you want to connect, but let us know. So it doesn't end here on Facebook, it goes to YouTube. That's what the world sees. So do make sure that you hop up over there and let us know your concerns about this particular program. Let us know what you took home and let us know how, if you enjoyed the program and everything that we talked about. All right, so I'm gonna let you both go right now, and I feel like I've taken too much of your time.
Thank you, Ms. Gwendolyn. We are really happy that you were able to bring us on board. We are really
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thanks, guys.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, Mr. Elango, I just want to say thank you, Nariman. Thank you, Nariman.
No,
you know, you're looking so fine. It's rather unfortunate
Yeah,
that you're already taken.
my main mission,
Yes.
is I get to accomplish them. All these Cameroonians, all these Africans, I like to see people succeed. I have helped so many people.
Let's succeed together. Yes. Let's create magic together. That's the slogan of Gwendy Media TV.
I was there before. I was there before. And when I see young Cameroonians who come nowadays into the United States,
Yeah.
doing $7 jobs and
Odd jobs. You don't have to do that. You have an option.
Information is very important. I keep on saying, connect with the right people. That's
yes.
Connect, hang out with the right people. If you hang out with people, trust me, you would go places.
Yes.
So guys,
you can live in that house you want. You can get that car you want. You can build a home for your parents at home. You can do it. You can.
So it's open to everybody. There are no limitations to this. Open to everybody. Everybody's free to join. Even our children, even our kids. Let's encourage them into this field. We don't want to make the same mistake that we did when we came here.
Yes.
That's what I was telling myself. I don't want to do the same mistake I did when I came here. And I have to make sure that my children are able to get into this field. They're able to get into the field. We want to make sure that they're able to get into the field where even in the next generation, they will never regret what they did. So guys, the field is out there. Cybersecurity is not going anywhere. You can go online. You can research about cybersecurity and reach out to me for any questions. The hacking is going on every day. There is a lot going on. Look at that. Look at that. This is COVID. People are losing their jobs. Thousands of Americans, hundreds of Americans have lost their jobs.
And not just Americans, people in the UK, in Europe, everywhere in Cameroon, they're losing their jobs. But you can actually still be working right now if you make the right decision.
Cybersecurity guys are still having jobs. Let me tell you something, guys, before I leave. Before a company will ever lay cybersecurity, those are very strategic positions in the company. They're very strategic. So again, I have friends who lost their jobs, right? Few of them were Scrum Masters, few of them were these. Well, Scrum Master is a Scrum Master, right? When there's no project, you probably get laid off and stuff. But security, oh my God. The company will start thinking that, wait, hold on. If we lay off this guy and the bad guy comes and hit us, what is going to happen? They lost millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. So that is the thing, guys. When you get into any field, think about, okay, I'm getting to this field today. What is the future for this field for the next 40 years, the next 80 years, the next 100 years?
Yes.
What's it going to look like? So think about it. Get into a field where you know that it's just like nursing. That is how cybersecurity is.
It's like any other field out there. It's not as difficult. It's not more difficult than what you think in your head. Nothing in life is difficult except you make it difficult in your head. All right, Mr. Elango, I think we got to go right now. We're almost at an hour and 30 minutes. I'm so grateful for your time.
You're welcome, okay?
All right. So we're going to let you go and just keep transforming lives, keep helping organizations and keep kicking the bad guys out.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Okay, there you go, guys. I hope that you were able to at least pick up something that's going to transform your life. So today we were all about information technology and cybersecurity, to be precise. And we had some experts in the house who come from this very big organization based out in Maryland, USA, Think Tech Consulting, who have trained more than 500, I would say, information technology professionals with at least an 80% job placement rate. So you want to be part of an organization that assures your training and also make sure that you get the job and stay in the job and keep the job. All through this month, we're going to be talking a lot about information technology careers. And who wants to see the Biggie 237 guys in the house? I want to see some hands up if you guys want to see them, because we also want to know what has been happening. Cameroon just had their very first Biggie 237. I want to be bringing some of those guys on board. Let me know if you guys think it's a great idea. We're going to be bringing in more professionals as well, more people who are going to empower you with your stories, who are going to help you with information, training ideas, career directions, and all the things that are going to make you, stand out and especially be an exception, be that special person to yourself, first of all, to your family, to your community as well. All right, guys, I'll see you on Saturday. Hey, I just wanted to remind you guys, I'm so happy that you guys joined in today, Wednesday. We will be having Spotlight every Wednesday and Saturday now, and that's just because we have a lot of demand. There's so many people out there who have stories to share, and we felt that just doing the program on Saturday alone is not enough. That's why we decided to start doing another edition on Wednesday. So keep that on your mind. Know that we're going to have a program every single time. I want to say thank you for being there right up to the end, for all your amazing questions. I hope that you all are thinking about joining this orientation on Sunday. It's at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's New York time, 9 p.m. Cameroon time. Remember, choosing an IT career can take you out of that poverty zone where you find yourself. And remember that this is a career which can give you a job anywhere in the world, whether you're in Dubai. I saw people who joined from Dubai today, whether you're in South Korea, in the UK, in Belgium, in Cameroon, in America, wherever you are, you can get a job. There are companies that hire for remote jobs, and there are also companies that hire on site wherever they find themselves. So don't stay there thinking that you don't have a chance. Take the chance, take that leap of faith right now and change your story. If you go through the messages and comments, you're going to see the Zoom link for everybody. It's open for everybody to join the orientation on Sunday. Just copy that link and make sure that you're there on time on Sunday at 4 p.m. If you want to know more about the next session that Think Tech is organizing for the training, which is going to last only 16 weeks, send them an email. Their email is also in the comments section. I'm so happy that I get to do things like this. I get to give you guys the opportunity of learning from others. I get to be that platform, that space where people can come and share. We are in this together. We are one family. I love you all, and I'll see you on Saturday at 2 p.m. for an exciting edition of Spotlight with Claude Songe, the CEO and founder of Chanel 3 Zones. Is going to be our guest in the house. All right, remember, if you don't love things around you, you can always be the change that you seek. See you on Saturday at 2 p.m. I love you. God bless you. Mwah.